Hey Brandon, quick demo video for the Creepy Uncle. This is a version 1 Dennis Lukianov Creepy Uncle. I think he's up to version 3 right now. But this particular one has been, it has an aftermarket sandblasting on it to give it a dull effect. All the way from the pommel cap down here, all the way to the emitter and everything. All the metal was sandblasted. You see your NeoPixel setup in there. You don't ever want to unscrew this middle piece, so I didn't glue it down or anything. I hate doing that, but I did give it a good tighten with my hands to get. This is a static battery, so with a recharge port, so your battery is located in this area right here, and then right here on the inside is your board. Right on top of your board is your wires come up into this box. This is your activation. This is your auxiliary. You come down here and then you just unscrew this pommel cap to get to your recharge port, which is right here, and then you can see your 28mm premium speaker in the back. Because you can't see the chassis, I actually have my design pulled up on my computer. I'm not going to be able to flip my phone around and see what I'm doing, so I'll try my best to get it right. This is the chassis that's inside. This is my design. So right here is where I put the recharge port in this hole. And then your 28mm speaker sits right here. So right about the middle of the chassis. And then your board sits right here. And then you come around this way, and then this end piece right here is actually where your battery sticks out. That's the main chassis, and then I also had to model up a switch box holder for the switches that I used, and this is what's located inside the actual control box. So it would be sitting in the box like this, and your activation button would be right here, your auxiliary button is right here, and then this is the hole where your wires go down into the hilt. So now that we got through that, pull the kill key. So this does come with a kill key. Right here, I 3D printed it. All you do is reach in there and pull it out.
Careful you must be when sensing the future, Anakin. The fear of loss is a path to the dark side.
Take this and screw it right back on. And we'll test a few features before I put a blade in. I don't have a full-length blade. I know you wanted one from me, so I'll make that tomorrow and get all that ready to go and ship out to you. But for now, I have about a 13.5-inch test blade, 1-inch test blade that I keep around. So we'll throw that in a second. But for right now, get this computer out of the way. We'll test some smooth swing features and everything with the blade out. Activation. Smooth swing. Flash on flash. Auxiliary. And turn it off. This does take a set screw for your blade retention, and it's located right here. So we'll go ahead and throw this in it so you can see what I'm talking about and that everything works right. These thin neck sabers don't have a whole lot of room in the emitter to hold a blade. So I tried to print out the NeoPixel or the PCB holder as low profile as I could. So that you have enough room, you have enough meat in that blade where you can grab it with your retention screw. Let me turn this light off. Here we go. On a full-length blade, of course, you would tap your auxiliary for blaster deflex. Hold it for blade lockup. I set this up the same way I did your other saber, so when you want to change color, hold down your auxiliary and twist your wrist. Now you can twist the hilt. Cycle through a couple different colors. Stop at a green, because this one should be green anyway. Hit a button when you like the color. Now, because this one has a recharge port and you won't be taking your battery out, whatever color you change it to, and blade effect, it will remember it when you turn it back on with that sound font. Just like that. Same for blade effects. Hold down your auxiliary and twist your wrist, but keep the auxiliary down.
Spectrum.
Keep holding it down.
Blade profiles.
Now this one has 31 different blade profiles on it. We'll cycle through a couple so you can see what I'm talking about. There's a rainbow blade. Fire blade, we got unstable. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff on here to pick from, or to choose from. And then just like your other one, when you find one that you like, just tap the button. And it will remember it when you turn it back on. Just like that. I will turn it off. Hold down your auxiliary button to get to your sound fonts.
Sound bank selection.
Always do.
Nice and loud.
No more. No less.
And you could cycle up or down with either button.
Well, you look. I've never General Monday. He's been the Force. Legacy. What is thy bidding? I have glimpsed a text.
Find one you like. Hold it down. And then with this one, when you have a full length blade in and the blade is off and you just tap the auxiliary button, you'll get this. This blue blade will be a lot more accurate with a full length blade. That's actually your battery meter. So I will be charging this battery for you. It'll come to you full, but you'll need to get a smart charger for your wall mount, or your wall mounted smart charger, sorry. But then you'll tap that auxiliary, and then of course, you know, if the blue blade goes up 3/4 lengths of your blade, that means you got about 75% battery life. So that's a good way to keep track of your battery. I forgot to show you that on your last hilt, but it works the same way on that one as well. But anyway, that is the hilt. I'll get the blade made tomorrow. I'll get this all up on YouTube and sent your way. It looks simple and elegant on the outside. It's a badass hilt, really, and then it was quite a challenge to install. So I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.